Welcome back everyone to more Motorsport Manager Online. And where we left off in our last video, we've moved up to Tier 2. We completed our first race and got a first and a fourth, so just missed getting both drivers on the podium. But we've got some upgrades to make before our very next race. We've got some parts, we've got driver upgrades, and it's time to collect our sponsor winnings. So let's go ahead and take care of our parts first and foremost. So we got level 6 brake package. Let's go ahead and fit that to a car right now. So we got 5 and 4. So what I want to do first is I want to swap parts because I want to give this 6 brake package over to Claudia, but I don't want to replace or recycle rather the level 5. So let's go ahead and swap that over, and then we will let's go ahead and select. Okay, so that way everybody gets an upgrade. We pick up a couple of additional copper wire, so good to go there. Okay, so 6 and 4 here. We've got 5 and 4 there. Okay, I think we're pretty good as far as parts go for right now. Again, we'll see how that works going forward. Let's come down and collect our sponsor winnings. So 150K. We'll go ahead and collect that. We certainly need that. We could double that up by watching the advertisement, but we're just going to go ahead and collect our regular winnings. Now we need to sign a medium sponsor. So what does this entail? Okay, so this will be an hour. And once again, I think I'm just going to go with the money. Since we're not really using a lot of these coins or tokens, this will give us 5. We still got 27. And again, the only time I've seen that we really use this so far is when we actually race. So we're not running low on those right now. So we'll take the money. And 225. All right, I like that. That'll keep us in business. We're up to 351K right now. There you can see the HQ project is still underway. I like the strategies we have right now, so I'm going to keep with that. And so, okay, looks like everything is good. Let's go into our drivers. Not quite ready for an upgrade on Claudia, but looks like Santa Ana has another 6 points for us to allocate. And I think at this point, I like smoothness. Of course, you can't beat race pace. I mean, we always need more of that. But let's go ahead and get a little bit more smoothness for Santa Ana. And we'll confirm that. 74K, not a bad amount of money to spend. Okay, that takes her up to a 59 overall. Not a huge improvement, but again, smoothness is huge. All right, I think everything is done. Let's click on the race now. And let's actually go to this exhibition race. Let's just see what happens with these. I love the career race. So let's see, prize winning maximum is 350. So, all right, so good. So if we win the 200 with one driver, 150 with another driver, okay, not bad. Here's another opportunity to use some tokens. Yeah, let's just see what we get. I have no idea how this is going to work out. Wow, almost 19,000 players online right now as of this recording. Can we just go ahead and do this? No, we can't. So we'll be back shortly when it's time for the race. All right, looks like the chance of rain is only 13%. Again, not a whole lot that we can do about that. High altitude, so the engine power will be down on this, which not really an issue for us since we can't really do any upgrades. And we want to finish 6th or above to pick up an additional amount. So we got 9 laps. Let's see. I think I can do it on one stop if we do the hard tire for Claudia. And I think we'll just do Santa Ana with the soft tires. We'll try that out. We'll swap things up a little bit and see how this works out. All right, so we got a little bit of a forecast here, which I didn't get into in time. So 8th and 19th. Again, not surprising given the tires that we had. We need Santa Ana to be up as far as possible since she's going to have to make more pit stops. All right, and there you can see it's going to give us a live tracker of the money we can earn. All right, so remember, we're going to try to do this a one stop with Claudia. Santa Ana will probably be 2. But again, we'll find all of this out as the race unfolds. So we know we got 9 laps, and Santa Ana is falling back very quickly right now. All right, so actually she is moving around. Yeah, you can see she's got 4 or 5 cars there that she's near. So her spot is going to change quite a bit from lap to lap, and sometimes it looks like from corner to corner. So we're just taking it easy here right now with Claudia. Her smoothness is allowing us to run some decent laps. She's moved up to 13th now. All right, oops. Ooh, I almost... in fact, did I miss... No, I just got in there. I almost missed Santa Ana there. All right, so I'm going to have to be very careful about that. I'm really bad about not watching both drivers as much as I need to. So now you can see Claudia is right up there where we want her to be as the first pit stops work their way through. And so she is doing absolutely great. We're going to want her to pit for hard tires. Actually, 1 to 3. Can we do this? I believe we can do this on soft tires. Let's go ahead and confirm that. I believe if we conserve with her, we can do this. But again, that's the chance we're going to take, and it's worth it. Let's just have some fun with this thing. We're looking at trying to make some money here. It's not a career race. Let's go ahead and confirm what should be our last pit stop for Santa Ana. All right, in the meantime, let's see. Let's look ahead of us here. These guys look like they're going to try to make this the rest of the way without stopping. At least that's the way it appears to me. Let's see if we have enough speed on the soft tires to catch them. I'm definitely not going to be pushing. But let's see if we've got enough to catch at least one of them. All right, final lap. As we start this final lap, what do we get? Oops, wrong one. All right, let's go back to at least neutral here and see if we can't catch and pass the car right in front of us. All right, so everybody is now finished. Let's see, where did we end up? 4th and 9th. So we're going to get 250 grand out of this. Not bad. And once again, I fell behind on the number of laps left and all of that. Oh, look, Matt Tifft. So a real-world driver in here, that at least one that I'm familiar with. Some of these that we've seen so far might actually be also real-world drivers, but Matt Tifft is the first one that I'm familiar with. So there you go. We pick up a lot of XP. That was nice. Plus the money we get, $325K. So yeah, I like these. Of course, you can only do 1 per day, but that's okay. We'll take those extra earnings. We'll pick up some additional sheet metal and copper wire. I like it. And okay, so we weren't that far off on our strategy with Claudia, so not too bad. Not to say that we couldn't have done it even better, but I'm certainly not going to be upset about how that all worked out. Now, the next question is, do we still need to fix our parts after this race? I'm not sure. With it being an exhibition race, if we lose any performance and or reliability from this race. So I guess we're about to find out as the loading screen is about done. And yeah, worn parts. So here we are. Okay, so we lose. All right, the suspension, not real bad overall. I wouldn't mind fixing the brakes here. I wouldn't mind that, but I think what I'm going to do is actually fix their performance here. I think that's where I want to go. All right, so that will take care of this, and hopefully that doesn't bite us long term. All right, so let's see. We've got new parts that we could build. We've worked our way back up to 600 grand. Looks like we're almost done with our HP or HQ upgrade rather. Sponsors still have a good long while for that. Let's come in under our drivers and see what kind of upgrades we can do to Claudia. So Claudia is looking really good. Overtaking, I'm not really going to worry a whole lot about that. And I think what we're going to do is we're just going to work on race pace. So we're going to pump her up to, wow, an 80. That is awesome. We'll definitely spend 70K for that. So that'll give her even more race pace. Move her up to a 66 overall. All right, we'll take it. We're almost ready for another upgrade on Santa Ana. She's currently at a level 3, Claudia at a level 2. All right, back to the home screen for us. And let's see, anything else we can do? We know we can't really do anything with staff, or really don't need to do anything right now with staff. Let's take this opportunity to build, let's see, where are we on suspension? All right, level 4 is our max. We've got that for both cars, so we're done there, at least for right now. So let's go ahead and build this final level 6 brake package. It'll cost us, of course, we got plenty of staff ready to go. It'll cost us 75K. We're fine there. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. And we'll confirm that. Let that go ahead and get started. So you can quickly see on the staff, it's going to be worth it for us to hire additional staff before too long. But for right now, I don't see that we really need it. We don't have enough going on at any given time to really need that right now. But certainly we're going to need that going forward. Let's see. Sponsors we're still waiting on. HQ is almost done. We've got parts underway. Overall, I think we're in great shape to go ahead and get another race in. We're going to see if we can't squeeze in another race for today's video. And we're going to give it another 30 seconds. We'll be back shortly when it's time to race. All right, it is race time now. So we got short pit lane. Looks like weren't we just at this track? Seems like we were just at this track. All right, so we got 6 laps. Let's go ahead and 6 laps. I think we can do... Actually, let's just keep the soft tires on both. We're going to go ahead and go all out here. I think they'll be separated enough that when we bring them in, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I think we're probably going to have to make one additional stop for Santa Ana, but we're 2nd and 10th. Okay, that gives us an idea of just what kind of speed we have overall by putting them both on the best tire. Again, we don't know about weather, but I think we're going to be in great shape. So let's go ahead and conserve with Claudia, because I'm thinking that we can get 3 laps and 3 laps. You can see the cars all over the place here at the beginning, so we're just going to let that work its way out. But again, really impressed with the smoothness of the connection. Again, assuming this is all online, it's entirely possible that there are AI teams in and around, but just don't know at this point. But either way, it's working out really fun for me. And again, I really hope you guys are enjoying this. Let me know if there's something you'd like to see me do, something I'm missing. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that I'm missing in this game right now. As just trying to get used to it and show you guys what it's like in the initial levels of the game. So right now we are leading, running 1st and 3rd. As far as tires, you can see the difference that it makes when you have a smooth driver that is also conserving versus one that is not. So Santa Ana in really good shape right now compared to where I thought that she might be. But this again is just an opportunity to see exactly how things are working. We're going to go ahead and let Santa Ana come in and get a new set of tires so that we don't miss the main stretch and her opportunity, because you can see we're coming up on that now. But Claudia, we're going to have her make one additional lap. So it shows 4 laps remaining, and we are in great position right now. So we'll go ahead and set up her pit stop, and barring any weather issues, we are in really good shape. Let's just go ahead and have both of them conserve. Because we've built up enough over 5th position that I think we're in good shape to make an extra pit stop without even having to worry about it. But again, we'll see how it works out. So Claudia now coming in to make her pit stop. 3.6 seconds, I believe, is what it showed there. Santa Ana is not quite going to overtake. All right, so no real reason here to conserve now that I see how this is working out. Let's just go ahead and have Santa Ana come in this next time by for a pit stop. I think that is probably our best. Go ahead and get that final pit stop out of the way. And then for Claudia, we're going to see if she can't make it the entire way. We'll watch the pit stop for Santa Ana when it pops up here. 2.4, I believe it said. Wow, that is extremely quick. That's pretty awesome. There, that is the kind of thing that we need. The less time you spend on pit road, the more time you can make up on the track, and the less you have to worry about your performance on the track, because that's just a couple of extra seconds we picked up for free on pit lane. So right now running 1-2 with a sizable, and I mean sizable lead. In fact, let's just go ahead and conserve with both drivers. You can see we have quite the lead here. 12, 13 seconds over 3rd place. So as we enter the final lap, let's catch up with Claudia here. And 40% left there, 60%. Yeah, we're in perfect condition to make it all the way to the end. But yeah, huge lead that's now grown to about 14, 15 seconds now. So we can't quite get, you can see max 39 points here. We can't quite make enough points to move up another tier just yet after this race, but we are certainly well on our way. There we go. Claudia finishes. Santa Ana should be right behind. And sure enough, there we are. 1-2 finish. And things are going quite well. But again, remember, this is early on in the progression. As we continue to progress through the different levels and tiers, the competition will get much more difficult, I am sure. So we're going to enjoy our early success and use it as an opportunity to continue upgrading our equipment as well as our drivers. So we'll sweep the 2 top spots on the podium. Let's go ahead and click that continue button. So you can see we are 4 points away from another promotion. So we're in great shape there. We'll earn 175K, 100K from our race winnings plus our bonus of 75,000. All right, new driver trait. We're now focused. Okay, I like it. These are all very good driver traits to get. Of course, we're going to pick up a little bit more sheet metal and copper wire for future upgrades. And overall, everything is looking really good. Our performance is clearly beyond that of our competitors at this point in time, but again, that will likely change in the future. All right, so we're now up to 575K after these race events. And again, that will continue to improve as we continue to improve and work our way through the different tiers. And so the loading screen, which again is not taking very long at all, thank goodness, because nobody wants to spend a lot of time on loading screens. So now we need to pick out which parts we're going to fix, or which part I should say. So we lost very little durability there, a little bit of performance here. So overall, not a whole lot to worry about. We will need to certainly fix some durability as time goes on, but for right now, let's just keep this performance up and running. Or really, do we need to? is the question. We have an opportunity here to fix some durability, so let's just go ahead and do that. I feel like the -4 here isn't going to be a huge deal. And so we can do plus 13. Yeah, that would get us, I mean, max is 100%, so plus 13 here would go a long way. So let's just go ahead and do that. That'll get us up to 87. Yeah, I like the look of that quite a bit. Go ahead and confirm that. And as we make our way back to the main menu, you can see we've got some upgrades to drivers to work on. No upgrades for parts right now. We should have, when we come back next time, some sponsor upgrades. We'll get started on the HQ, so there's always something to do this early in the progression. So that's going to do it for today. Thank you very much for joining me, and stay tuned for more Motorsport Manager Online.